Hello again, guys. It's Carly from the Poetry of Nice, and I have my weekly sales update video for you all. So I'm going to show you guys Etsy, Poshmark, and eBay, what sold between the 26th and a couple on the 25th that were like overnight, up till the 31st of March. And I will do like I usually do. I'll let you know where I found the items, how much I paid originally, how much the buyer bought them for. Usually buyer pays shipping. Occasionally there's free shipping, and I'll let you know if that crops in there somewhere. And I will also go ahead and let you know at the end of the video all of my numbers, like my gross profit, my fees, my cost of goods, and my net profit overall for the whole week. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. And if you're interested in more reseller content to do with selling online, then think about subscribing and come back, and don't forget to say hello in the comments as well. Okay, here we go. So we're going to start with Etsy. Hurrah, we actually got a couple of Etsy sales, thank goodness. So the first one is this pair of vintage eyeglasses. I used to sell eyeglasses like every single week. They don't move for me very much anymore, although granted I have not really been listing any recently. These are just some ones I've had in my inventory for a while now. So they're no particular brand, they're just sold on the style alone and the fact that they're vintage. These sold for $34.95, and I paid $1 originally at an estate sale. And buyer did pay shipping. And then this item I've had listed now for about 6 weeks or so. I purchased it for $3 at a little sort of church thrift store that I found randomly. I've never been to it before. I've never been back to it since, but I kind of found this tucked in a corner. Again, no particular brand. It was just a vintage, I called it like a mini moo-moo. It was made in Hawaii. You can see the hibiscus print and stuff there. Yeah, it was really nice. I called it moo-moo because it was kind of the loose fit that was going on there. And I paid $3 for it, and it sold for $49.95. Okay, on to Poshmark. That was everything for Etsy. It was small, but hey, I'm grateful for anything. But those two things together, added up to about $80 of sale, so that's cool. All right, Poshmark has been pretty darn slow for me this week, I have to say, and I'm still waiting for it to pick back up. I guess I need to do more sharing if I follow my own advice. So this item I actually picked up a week or two ago, and I picked it up saying that this may have been last weekend. Oh gosh, I can't remember now, but I picked it up at a rummage sale anyway, and I paid 50 cents for it essentially. And when I showed it in my haul video, I sort of said that I didn't mean to pick it up, really. I didn't think that it was going to sell, but I might as well list it now and test it. It's very wide-shouldered shoulder pads, as you can see. It was vintage, presumably from the 80s by the look of it. And it was like a faux leather detail on the shoulders with this embroidery. I thought it was kind of cool, but like I said, I kind of meant to put it back. I ended up coming home with it. I listed it. It actually sold within just a couple of days. Granted, it sold for $15. They sent me a best offer, but like I said, I paid 50 cents, and it was kind of an unusual piece. I felt like it needed like a certain somebody to want it. So that certain somebody offered me $15, and I said, heck yes. So hopefully they absolutely love it. This cabbie piece, this was the newer cabbie tag, which we all kind of talk about, but it's this square tag with a slightly elongated font. Cabbie does have a style number where you can find the actual name of the piece. This was the blue and white Moody Blues pleated shirt. There's the style number right there. I kind of quoted that right there in the title and also in the description, just in case anybody is searching by style number alone for the cabbie piece. I paid $2.90 at a thrift store for this, and it sold for $20 on a best offer. These Skechers shoes sold within a week. I was hoping to get a little bit more. Sometimes they go close to the $40 range, but they were size 7, so a little bit smaller. I think maybe if they were being a 9 or 10, they may have done a bit better. Anyway, somebody sent me an offer of 15. We kind of went back and forth. They originally listed, I think, for 35, and we settled on 22. I actually paid about $4.70 at a thrift store for these, but I'm still fairly happy with the $22 mark. This, to me, they're fairly saturated in the marketplace, these kind of shape-ups. I do find them quite often, and usually I don't pay that much for them. Usually I pay about $1 for them, but they do tend to move pretty quickly, so I'm happy enough with a quick flip. And as you can see, it's been a quieter week, so I was kind of taking what I could get, if I'm being really honest. Okay, so this LuLaRoe piece, I don't pick up all LuLaRoe, as most people will say as well, but I picked this up because it had a really pretty watercolor floral print, as you can see, and it also had pockets, which is cool, and it was a plus size. It was a 2X, perfect for the season, and a nice size there. So I paid $2.90 at a thrift store. That's what it evened out to, and it sold for $30 on a best offer. So it does still move if it's the right kind of pieces. And then these Eddie Bauer jeans, they were 50 cents at a rummage sale. Someone offered me $15 and I was happy to take that. They were originally 25 is what I listed them for. However, as noted in the description and in the photographs, which I'll show you right now, there was a little bit of wear right here. It's not a through hole or anything like that, but there was definitely some wear to the seat and to the knee. I don't think it was going to turn into a hole anytime soon, honestly, because it's that very, very thick denim, like very like 90s denim, if you know what I mean. But obviously that's still a flaw, so you want to go ahead and disclose it. And they were a petite. They were size 12, but they were a petite. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, anyway, someone sent me a best offer for $15 and I went ahead and took that. And the last one on Poshmark was a pretty decent sale. I picked this up just a couple of weeks ago at a thrift store. It was Zara. It was new with tags. I think the thrift store missed that it was new with tags because usually they mark it way up if it's new. It was kind of tucked in the bell sleeve somewhere. But I went ahead and picked it up and I paid, where's my little note? There we go, $4 for it, around $4 or so. And it sold for $35, which was them sending me an offer, which I was very happy with. That's absolutely fine for Zara. And that moved fairly quickly for me in just a couple of weeks, so not too bad at all. All right, and on to eBay. This is an item I've had sitting around forever. Again, not a good photograph. Hello, floor down here. Oh, my days. Anyway, obviously I had not taken the time to redo my photographs or invest anything really in this piece. So someone offered me $13. It's free shipping, which cost me about $3.50. And I originally paid around, I think it was, where is it? About 50 cents for this at a rummage sale. So I went ahead and took $13. I'm happy to let that go and get it out of my inventory. Honestly, it's been there for so long. This BB Bebe, I'm not sure how you say it. Let me show you the label. Two-piece suit. I actually picked this up at a rummage sale back in the fall. It was a size 8. It was an older piece, I think, with it being made in the USA and whatnot. But it has had so much attention on Poshmark and on eBay. Lots and lots of likes. I've been sending out offers and all kinds of stuff. Lots of watches. Anyway, eventually somebody offered me... no, I sent a best offer, I think, actually. They sent me one offer. I counted at 35 and they went ahead and took it, which I was fairly happy with, and they paid the shipping as well. And I paid $8 for this at the rummage sale, if I didn't mention that already. This Boston Proper sweater finally sold for $28.04 on sale, as you can see there, and I paid $3 originally in the thrift store. This has taken a long time to sell, probably close to like 10 months or so. I thought it would sell quicker. It's like a mixed media with lots of sequins and stuff, but it's just kind of hung around. So I'm happy to pass it on to somebody else, and actually $28 is not too bad at all in terms of making a profit. This I bought just a few days ago and listed... Gosh, if I bought it on Wednesday, I think I listed it on Thursday and it sold on Friday. So what a nice turnaround. This is the brand Desigual. I always get this wrong. Right here, you can see it. And I'll show you it right here as well inside. Just a really nice kind of abstract floral. It was an extra, extra large. It's like a smocked hem top. You can see down here it's got this like elastic smocking. Yeah, it's very kind of classic of their piece with like a bold print and some beading and like mixed media type situation happening there as well. So I paid $3.57 was what it evened out to at this thrift store haul in particular, and it sold for $19.99 plus shipping within a day. And this item was also from the same haul, so also sold within a day. And again, so $3.57 is what I paid at the thrift store, and it sold for $29.99 on a best offer plus the shipping. And this is obviously soft surroundings. Terrible picture of the tag because they tend to fold under. And it was also a plus size, which was great, 2X, and also it has that gingham print, which is just so popular right now. And for me personally, it's moving really, really quickly. So watch out for gingham this season. All right, these have been listed for about 2 or 3 months now. They are Steven by Steve Madden, which I believe is like the higher end line. There you can see the tags in there. These had a little bit of wear to them, a little bit of sort of, you know, dirt here and there, even though I cleaned them up. They were absolutely sort of structurally fine, but just cosmetically had a little bit of wear to them. I paid 50 cents at a rummage sale for these, and they sold for the $19.54 you see there, plus the shipping. Talbots, it's just a vintage pair of overalls, like a salmony pink color. They were corduroy, super cute for like Easter and stuff like that. They were by Talbots. Let me show you the older tag as well. I picked them up just because the style was cute with it being like vintage overalls. Sometimes they can do fairly well. And they sold for best offer of $14.65. And again, I paid 50 cents at a rummage sale. This Sony Walkman voice recorder, it was right here, TCS 580V. There you go. I picked this up at it was a yard sale, and they had everything kind of marked kind of high, like clothing wise. I feel like I've said this before. I'm hoping not repeating myself. Anyway, I found this tucked away in a box for $1. And actually the comps were really, really good. I picked it up without looking at the comps. And then when I got in the car, I kind of had a feeling Sony Walkmans and things like that can do fairly well. So for $1, I was going to take a chance. When I looked at comps, I was pretty surprised. $65 is around where it was going fully tested. I was able to test the, actually playing the cassette and then the voice recorder, all fully working. I did not, however, have headphones that would plug into this because I have an iPhone and I don't have headphones that plug into like a normal headphone jack. Granted, I could have gone to the dollar store and picked up a pair for $1 and tested it and upped my value. I just didn't get the chance to do that, I'll be honest. Some days I would actually pay someone $20 to not make me go into the dollar store with my 3 children in tow. Fellow parents, you probably understand that. Anyway, I went ahead and listed it while saying that I had not tested down here that the headphone and mic jack had not been tested, with the intention of going ahead and picking up those headphones as soon as I got a chance to nip into the dollar store without all 3 creatures with me. And it sold basically before I had the opportunity to do that. So someone sent me a best offer of $45. Like I said, I paid $1. It was only partly tested. Super happy to take that $45. I'm not even going to try and say this. I'm guessing it's German. Right here is the brand. It was 100% cashmere, this shawl neck sweater. When I got home, I got this from rummage sale, by the way, for 50 cents. And when I got home and looked up, this particular sweater is everywhere. It's very, very saturated. And its sales price was sort of all over the place. Someone offered me $18, and that was right on par with the comps at that time. So I went ahead and took it. Next piece is Eileen Fisher. I paid $1 for this at a rummage sale. It's like a dusty pink color, super, super cute. Just a sleeveless, I guess like a shift, like a midi dress with a split in the side. Paid $1. It sold for $29.99, which was the best offer plus the shipping. And the last item was this, a new inbox Polaroid, like the newer camera case. I paid 50 cents at a rummage sale, and it sold for $22.99 with the free shipping. Shipping was around $3. All right, that is everything I had to show you. So let me go ahead and tell you my numbers real quick for this week. Like I said, it was a bit slower, ebbs and flows. It's just the way it goes with reselling online. But my gross sales this week were $498.09. My fees, so I usually say that is 20% because that's what Poshmark is. Between eBay and PayPal gets around the 20% mark. Etsy is usually a lot less, but I like to keep it sort of, succinct. And we just go ahead and we say 20% to keep it even across the board. So around $99.62, 20% of my gross sales. That's what it was. And then my cost of goods for every single item that I showed you here was $42.14. The shipping that I paid for the 2 items that were free shipping was around $6.50. So all in all, my net profits, when you take away all those things I had to pay, was $3.49 and $3. Oh, goodness gracious. Give me strength. $349.83. We got there in the end. Thank you for hanging in there. All right, you guys. So that's my sales for this week. Thank you for watching. Let me know how your sales are going down in the comments as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, please do hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for a few more haul videos and a few more kind of like tips and tricks videos coming your way this week. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye, you guys.